Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. The Alokan defense hopes to provoke the move e4-e5 so that black can attack this advanced pawn later with d7-d6. e5 attacks the knight and gains space in the center. Knight g8 retreats the knight to a safe but inactive square. The bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. This prepares the bishop for development. Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. The game was close to equal, but now white has the advantage. This overlooks an opportunity to develop a knight off its starting square. There was only one good move there, and black did not spend enough time trying to find it. White had an advantage, but now the game is close to equal. Very precise. Castling gets the king out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. This overlooks a better way to develop a bishop off its starting square. This defends the attacked bishop. Black takes too long to castle their king. Recaptures. This move puts the queen on a safer square. This overlooks an opportunity to develop a queen off its starting square. The bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. Advancing the pawns in front of the king can compromise the king's safety. The bishop joins the board early, building a strong opening for black. One of the best moves. Both kings are castled and ready for the middle game. A very strong play. Black develops the knight and attacks the center, developing the bishop and increasing influence in the center. The knight is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This offers an equal trade of pieces. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Recaptures. This defends the attacked pawn. This connects the rooks, which helps them work together. This blocks the attack on a pawn that could have been captured. This misses an opportunity to create a pawn chain. Right on target. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Recaptures. This is not the right idea. There were worse moves, but also something much better. This stops the opponent from being able to tactically win a pawn. A solid choice. This allows the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a knight. This wins a tempo by threatening a knight and forcing it to move away. This move puts the knight on a safer square. This permits the opponent to win a knight through a discovered attack. This overlooks an opportunity to win a knight through a discovered attack. This allows the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a rook. There was only one good move there, and white did not spend enough time trying to find it. This is the only good move. This kicks a queen. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. The pawn is now adequately defended. This offers an equal trade of pieces. This defends a knight that was under attack and had no defenders. One of the best moves. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This is not the right idea. This is the strongest option. This allows the opponent to eventually win a pawn. This overlooks an opportunity to eventually win a pawn. There were worse moves, but also something much better. This is a fair move. This creates a threat against a pawn by pinning one of its defenders. This overlooks an opportunity to challenge the opposing rook for the open file. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. This moves the queen to safety. This overlooks an opportunity to offer an equal trade of pieces. This misses an opportunity to add a defender to a vulnerable pawn. This overlooks an opportunity to capture a bishop that was threatening to win material. This permits the opponent to create a passed pawn. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This is an equal trade. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This takes an outpost, a square where the bishop cannot be kicked out by a pawn. This threatens to win material through a tactic. This prevents the opponent from being able to win material through a tactic. Very precise. This steps away from the checking rook. This forces the opponent to have isolated doubled pawns, which ruins their structure. Takes back. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This threatens to tactically win a bishop. This is the start of the endgame, and white is equal. This stops the opponent from being able to tactically win a bishop. This misses an opportunity to use a rook to support a passed pawn. This permits the opponent to use a rook to counter a passed pawn. That's fine. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. A very strong play. This protects the attacked pawn. An active king is critical in the endgame, and getting it off of the back rank is the first step. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. Right on target. A solid choice. This is a fair move. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. This frees a pawn to defend another piece. This misses an opportunity to tactically win a pawn. This threatens to tactically win a bishop. This permits the opponent to eventually win a bishop. This overlooks an opportunity to threaten checkmate. This steps away from the checking pawn. This puts the rook behind the other player's passed pawn. This is the strongest option. This moves the bishop to a more active square, making it gain scope. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. This loses a rook. That rook was free for the taking. This loses a bishop. This overlooks an opportunity to capture a free bishop. This evades the check from the rook. This is an equal trade. Very precise. One of the best moves. This moves the bishop to a more active square, making it gain scope. That pawn was free for the taking. Right on target. A very strong play. Pushing a passed pawn.